Hey, I'm going to show you how to add a pop-up form. So when you click here, for example, you'll see I clicked the button and a form pops up, or in this case, I clicked an image and it popped up. You can really add it to anything that can be a link. So it could be text, it could be a button, it could be an image. So first thing you're going to do is go into your backend. So go to your dashboard and you're going to go over to your Bloom plugin. And the easiest thing to do is honestly just duplicate one that already exists. Basically anything that says trigger is going to have mostly the right settings. And you'll notice it doesn't have these brackets available next to it. So I'm going to go ahead and click the FRL, which just stands for Free Resource Library, the front page button click trigger, and I'm going to duplicate it. And you want to click Popup. Okay, so when it asks you what type, click Popup. And then it's going to be down here at the bottom. It's going to name it whatever you duplicated it, copy. Click on the settings wheel. This so under email list, unless you have a specific reason on ConvertKit to have something, I would select the main sign up page. Basically, long story short, is we have to create a separate form on ConvertKit if you need to track it separately in ConvertKit. But really, if you're just really wanting to look at the stats, I'm going to come over here and show you. If you're really wanting to look at the stats of where your signups are coming from, you can actually see that right here on your website. So you can see like how many people have seen it and your conversion rate and stuff like that. And like right here with the sidebar, my sidebar converts really low too, so I wouldn't worry about that. But your front page button is converting really, really well with the people that for whatever reason are seeing it. And that means they're clicking the button and then they're signing up. Yeah, so that's that. So back to your form, you have the main sign up page. And if you want to create a separate form in ConvertKit and have each of them also have like a separate list from ConvertKit, let me know and I can do a separate tutorial for that. So if that's what you want, you'll need to stop and go do that tutorial and then come back here and change this. In the meantime, go to design your opt-in and you probably can just leave it alone. If you want to preview it, just click the little preview button right here and it'll pull it up and there you go. That's kind of what you've been using most everywhere. If you want to change anything, just go through here. You can change the text, you can change the little image if you want, colors and stuff like that. If you're happy with that, this is where you will need to make some changes. So display settings, if you want it to fade in, that's fine. I usually just leave it as fade in. You want to make sure that trigger on click is selected. And then right here, you're gonna want to change this right here. You're going to want to change that to something different. So I usually just do free resource library dash, and if you had specific text, you might do like writing text or whatever. I need to update your disclosure page because this one's not working. So I'm going to go ahead and fix that. So in this case, I'm going to do free resource library or FRL dash disclosure and make sure you have the A hashtag right in front of it. Okay. And then I'm going to select, I'm just going to select that whole thing. All right, so once you have that, I would just put display on everything. Don't even mess with what pages to do it. Just make sure everything is clicked. The reason for that is that it's actually only going to display where you're going to have the secret code. So success action, I just have a little URL it can redirect to, save and exit. And I'm going to scroll down and check. Oh, I forgot to rename it. See how I forgot to rename it? It just still says copy. So I'm going to go back into settings. And I'm actually going to name it Free Resource Library. And because I'm working on the disclosure. And I always put trigger at the end because that way I can remember that, oh yeah, that one's only done if they actually click trigger it. Click save and exit. And see, I'm set. Now I'm going to go over to the page and I'm going to edit the page. And I'm going to come down here. Wait for it to load. For the button, I'm going to go down here. And for the button URL, I'm going to paste it. I'm going to do that. And I'm just going to take out the dash. There we go. Then you're going to go to Advanced, and for the CSS ID, I'm going to paste that and then delete the A and the hashtag, okay? So it just says FRL-disclosure. I'm going to save and exit, and I'm going to update. Okay, and then I'm going to go view my page. And now when I click, boop, there it is, pops right up.